Welcome to the Transitions Daily podcast. Transitions Daily is an online recovery group that offers a daily distribution of popular recovery resources accompanied by a secret Facebook group for discussion. We hope you enjoy today's readings.
This is Transitions Daily for May 4th, read by Scott B. from Detroit, Michigan. AA Thoughts for the Day. Inventory. A business which takes no regular inventory usually goes broke. Taking a commercial inventory is a fact-finding and fact-facing process. If the owner of the business is to be successful, he cannot fool himself about values. We did exactly the same thing with our lives. We took stock honestly, being convinced that self, manifested in various ways, was what had defeated us. We considered its common manifestations. Alcoholics Anonymous, page 64. Thought to consider. In order to recover, we have to uncover. Acronyms. Who? Me? Willingness, honesty, open-mindedness must exist. Just for today. Peace. From To Handle Sobriety. The more I drank, the more I fantasized everything. I lived in a dream world. A led me gently from this fantasizing to embrace reality with open arms. And I found it beautiful. For at last I was at peace with myself, and with others, and with God. Alcoholics Anonymous, 4th edition, page 559. Daily Reflections. Entirely honest. We must be entirely honest with somebody if we expect to live long or happily in this world. Alcoholics Anonymous, page 73 and 74. Honesty, like all virtues, is to be shared. It begins after I shared my whole life story with someone, in order to find my place in the fellowship. Later I shared my life in order to help the newcomer find his place with us. This sharing helps me to learn honesty in all my dealings, and to know that God's plan for me comes true through honesty, openness, and willingness. As Bill sees it. Freedom to choose. Looking back, we see that our freedom to choose badly was not, after all, a very real freedom. When we choose because we must, this was not a free choice either, but it got us started in the right direction. When we choose because we ought to, we were really doing better. This time we were earning some freedom, making ourselves ready for more. But when, now and then, we could gladly make right choices without rebellion, holdout, or conflict, then we had our first view of what perfect freedom under God's will could be like. Grapevine, May, 1960. Big Book quote. If we were to live, we had to be free of anger. The grouch and the brainstorm were not for us. They may be the dubious luxury of normal men, but for the alcoholics, these things are poison. Alcoholics Anonymous, 4th edition, How It Works, page 66. 24 hours a day. AA Thought for the Day. When I was drinking, I always tried to build myself up. I used to tell tall stories about myself. I told them so often that I half believe some of them now, even though I knew they aren't true. I used to hang around the low-brow bar rooms so I could feel superior to the other customers. The reasons I always tried to build myself up was that I knew deep down in my heart that I really didn't amount to anything. It was kind of a defense against my feeling of inferiority. Do I still build myself up? Meditation for the day. God thought about the universe and brought it into being. His thought brought me into being. I must think God's thought after him. I must often keep my mind occupied with thoughts about God and meditate on the way he wants me to live. I must train my mind constantly in quiet times of communion with God. It is the work of a lifetime to develop to full stature spiritually. This is what I am on earth for. It gives meaning to my life. Prayer for the day. I pray that I may think God's thoughts after him. I pray that I may live as he wants me to live. Hazelton Foundation, P.O. Box 176, Center City, Minnesota, 55012. My name is Scott, and I'm an alcoholic.
We hope you enjoyed today's readings. You can also receive Transitions Daily via email and discuss today's readings in our secret Facebook group. So for more information, go to dailyaaemails.com today.
Other than the 24 hours a day reading, unless otherwise specified, All quotes copyright Alcoholics Anonymous World Services, Inc., 1952 through 2001.